Anyway.
안아줘? 안아주세요. 이사벨 저거는 동생 거잖아, 동생 거. 응? 이사벨 미니 어디 있어?
Oh, it's a big mini.
와, 누가 사줬어요? 누가 사줬어요? 할머니, 할아버지. 이제 미니 터미 타임.
Oh, there we go.
터미 타임.
Yeah.
으쌰 운동. 으쌰. 이사벨도 운동. 이사벨도 운동. 으쌰.
Oh, there we go. Everyone's doing tummy time.
터미 타임. 예. 고개 들어야지 이사벨. 옳지. 으쌰. 하나, 둘, 셋. How are you doing?
Dinner's almost ready.
Wow.
Roast beef, my favorite. What do you think, Isabel? Do you like this food? Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's very common American food, right?
Very popular, especially with gravy, which is a sauce made with the meat juice. Do you have a masher for the mashed potatoes?
Yeah. Yummy? 밥 주세요.
Isabel, do you want some gravy?
Meat? Of course she wants some gravy. Can we cut her up some meat?
Sure. Gift from your sister.
Yummy, yum, yum.
Does that look good?
Wow.
Is it good? It's hot.
이사벨, 따봉,
Well, that's
따봉, thumbs up.
horseradish.
Horseradish.
Spicy. But like wasabi.
Wow.
So I think I saw you guys watching some Korean dramas today.
Yeah.
Yes.
We do like Korean dramas. It took us a long time to understand why.
Is it because of your son-in-law?
Well, that was what got us watching because we wanted to learn more about Korea. And I'm sure that dramas aren't the best way, but it's a fun way to learn about Korea. But we've realized that Korean dramas, if you're watching them with subtitles, are like reading a book. Lots of character development. The pictures take the place of some of the writing, but you have to read the words to make sense of it. But I like that they're very long. 16 hours lets them develop the characters really well. And there's nothing like that has a beginning and an ending in American television.
Yeah, I know they're always episodes, but yeah, the Korean dramas are.
They're a story,
Right.
which I really like.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're kind of like reading a book because you really get to know a lot of characters fairly well. And of course, because the culture is so different, that they're kind of fun for us.
Hey, Mom, you guys went to Korea, right?
We sure did for Donggun and your wedding. And we had a great vacation.
What did you know about Korea when you went to Korea?
Our son-in-law was there. That was it. Honestly, I had no idea.
I knew there had been a Korean War that many countries had participated in. I knew a little bit about Korean porcelain.
I knew about their cars and their tires because I was in that business. But as far as you know, what would Seoul be like, and then we went to Daegu. It was Korea is a very different place, very unique.
Yeah.
But you guys hadn't seen any Korean dramas before you went.
No,
Yeah, you got gogi, honey. Isabel, where's your gogi? Yeah, right here.
I
Okay.
thought it wasn't gogi.
Yeah, it's so gogi.
It's all is a meat.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
it's-
meat is gogi. So the
Oh.
소고기, 소 is cow.
see, it's meat from a cow.
돼지 is pork.
What's pork?
돼지. Pig is pork.
Wedgie.
돼지.
Wedgie.
Now it's chicken meat.
Yeah, we call the chicken meat.
Oh, this is dad life.
What's funny?
One-handed.
Can I help you?
But this is a self-inflicted wound for sure.
Almost there.
Almost there. Almost got it.
You could just fold it in half and eat it.
It's a wonder she's not crying because she says, wait a minute, I don't get beef. Aw. Wow. This is a panettone. It's a Italian Christmas cake. They've always got it wrapped in some heavy wax paper that you peel away. Some people eat it plain, but I must admit I like to spread a little butter on it because more fat is always tastier.
Well, go on. Was it good? Was it good? I thought so too.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cake. Do you want a little piece? What do you say?
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Or sweet.
Oh, she put both in her mouth. Wow.
You want a little butter, right?
Oh, is it mine?
I didn't. He ate all his dinner.
Anyway, we started watching Korean dramas in 2020 because life changed so drastically for us in March, where we knew that Korean dramas were popular because when we were in Korea, we saw a lot of tourists who were coming to Korea because of those dramas. You know, they were going to tourist sites and dressing up in historical costumes and really enjoying themselves. So I think one of the very first Korean dramas we watched was Crash Landing on You, which happened to be a huge success, especially in America. And I even have Spanish-speaking friends who said, have you seen Crash Landing on You? So that ought to tell you it has universal appeal, and we just loved it. Hyubin is the male lead.
Shubin?
Hyubin?
Shubin? I don't know. Hyungbin?
Easy. He's the handsomest man in Korea, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Really handsome.
And he was great.
And he was great in it. And as a matter of fact, he also was in Memories of the Alhambra, which was one of the other ones we watched very early on, which was set in Spain. And actually, that is a part of Spain I had traveled and seen when I was 17 or 18 years old. I would be so sad when they were over because I felt like my friends weren't coming into my house anymore. And so I just kept looking for more and more Korean dramas. And it's almost embarrassing to say, but between March and June and September to now, we've watched 54 Korean dramas.
What? 54?
54. I love the romantic comedy. I love the historical dramas.
You kind of like the suspense ones.
I like the suspense ones. Like I like the legal ones, the hospital-based ones. I like the police and detective and international spy ones. Although I have to warn you about, I think it was it K2 or Vagabond? I was devastated. I really don't like sad endings. So I really try to watch the previews and make sure that it's going to have a happy ending.
But the older ones, they just are horrible.
But of course, if they're historical dramas, especially in the 1920s
That's
under
different.
the Japanese occupation, or like Mr. Sunshine,
That's good one. Yeah.
all the three male leads. Well, you watch.
Spoil it.
Yeah,
What was the hymns one?
Oh, well, that was a movie. That was the Hymn of
Oh,
Death,
Hymn of Death.
which was a true story of Korea's
Well, we knew
famous,
how it would end, so it wasn't so shocking.
famous first soprano. All the King movies are awesome. The
Historical.
Monarch King Eternal was just super. That was about parallel universes. So in one, Seoul is the capital of Korea with a K, and in the other parallel universe, Korea with a C, the capital was in Busan. And a lot of the filming was in Busan in the bamboo forest and in the harbor. And it's kind of cool. Seasoned actor Kim Hae-soo, she's awesome.
She's really
she's
good.
awesome.
Yeah. Very pretty too.
Yeah, very pretty.
Daddy abuse.
Daddy and his girls.
His little jealous girls.
동생 이사벨이 언니 이사벨이 언니 동생
Don't sing. Your baby sister.
그러니까 할아버지 할머니
Hammy.
엄마
아빠.
동생
Don't sing.
비아트리스
B.
B 해봐요 B 아빠 뽀뽀 뽀뽀
Oh.
베이비 뽀뽀
Mm.
엄마 뽀뽀
Oh wow.
우와
Oh.
이렇게 해야지
Today too. Now I know where Sugar. I thought Sugar actually.
Wherever we go, see we go with high. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C K-E-Y. Why? Because we love you. M-O-U-C.
What do you want to talk about, buddy?
Good night, Isabelle.
Want to talk about the meaninglessness of everything?